Hello everybody, Mesaturi here with another episode of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod, as well as several others that are listed down in the description. I'm getting some odd popping in my audio, hopefully that's not coming through. Anyway, I do have some food on the way, but sure, in the meantime, I figured I'd make a little bit of progress in towards our episode here, so there may be a little bit of a cut. Oddly, not quite bad, but not quite great on the frame rate. That's okay. Yeah, anyway, I wanted to kind of go take this car down over, try out some stuff in the drag track, all that kind of area, so go and take a look. Go ahead and put on the headlights here. It is just sunrise. I did just set that up. To see if we could do a free roam drag at all or not. I don't think it worked out for us though before. Bunch of these little cars here. Someday when I get a truck and something, I'm gonna have to absolutely go around and start punting all the vehicles here and having fun with these tiny little ones, because I mean they just they are obviously so light, so tiny, so easy to just destroy. So I feel like that's something that I'm gonna do here. Got a red light here. Well, I'm gonna make sure to stop and wait for that. I did tune the rear camber a little bit as well in the car, hopefully to help out a little bit cornering wise, so. See if we get anything better out of that. Looks like we have a bit of a traffic jam going on up here. I see green light and nobody's moving, so actually just gonna go ahead and sneak our way on through here. A little bit of rough terrain, so I want to slow down. I want to make sure I don't damage the car any here. Definitely weird. I'm hoping it's not coming through to the audio, but I am getting a lot of pocketing and clicking going on into my headset here. I'll definitely check that out once my food is on the way. Got some dinner, got to spoil myself tonight. Ice cream and fatty, greasy foods, of course, because, you know, gotta have a treat every once in a while here. Do remember we can go ahead and cut kind of around this way to get on in. Right there. Try and take this a little bit on the slower side here. think it's going to quite work, but I wanted to see because it would be pretty cool. But I don't think I remember this working. Oh, yes, it does. Beautiful. There's our stage line. A little bit of a squeal there in the first takeoff, but it is just front-wheel drive, so nothing too crazy. Let's see what our time slip says here. 770 credits, 14.29 seconds at 95 miles an hour. So I wouldn't say that's exactly slow, but not exactly fast. And we did see we're just at about 200 horsepower, so car is by no means crazy in any way like that. There is something here, though. I want to take a look at that. Is there anything? It might just be a marker is here, but not necessarily actually anything being here. Ah, drag strip history. So you could take a look and see with our different vehicles here, so we could select between our brands and everything. So that's pretty awesome. Cool. Yeah, you can see how we did. Like, this would be our last one right here we just did. Okay, very nice. So we can kind of compare, see how things work. If we ever do any tuning, anything like that. I'm not sure what's happening with the computer today. I might have to go yell at it for a little bit. So I am getting a lot of really sharp pops into my headset here, and I've never had that issue before. The only thing different is I have my internet browser open, but I have had it open while doing say update videos and stuff, so that way, you know, I can keep an eye on what change logs are and everything. So I don't know how or why I'm having this issue. So I was hoping to see, should have something of a drift type of a deal somewhere around here missions wise, because that's what I wanted to take a look at. It looks like that's not, no, over here, yeah, parking lot drift, cool. I just put this up so that way I can hopefully actually find the thing, and there we go, now it shows it. Is this a free roamy thing or what? It looks like this is free roam here. Okay. So we do build a drift car, which we definitely want to do that. That'd be pretty good. Otherwise, we got this spot right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at boot camp, circuit drift, single swing, and corkscrew. Let's go ahead and grab the Gymkhana boot camp here. And I was just reminded, I've been over here the whole of last season. Didn't do anything like the first season where I did the big old, what was it, 100-lap race or something like that. I didn't do that last season, so I have to look into that again. So yeah, we got, let's see, 450, 900 credits. This doesn't really give us anything, it looks like, for money. Okay. We'll do this with the blue buck. I'm going to say blue bruckle for a moment there, but yeah, that'll be that. Should be all right. I'm trying to see if I left my phone somewhere just to double check, but that's okay. That's nothing. All right, so goal basically is to get as many points as possible here without damaging anything. And last time we were in this car last season, I think this was over fast automotive area, so now we get to actually take it around the course here. Oh, I crashed. Yep, I spun out there. Let's retry. Those sounds kind of startled me. They are honestly quite a bit loud. Let's go first person here. that combo going. Not getting a whole lot of angle quite yet, though. There we are. So yeah, I got a total of 13,619 points. Which seems like a lot. But as we look at the objectives, no. 25,000 to get the final objective there. Wow. That's only made 900 credits. Let's see if we could try doing that again. And maybe do a little bit better. I've really got to hang on to that angle, though. That's the big thing. And that's the hard thing for me. Crash. No? Oh, thank goodness. I just bumped that so lightly there. That angle out. Okay, so we got a little bit further, 17,837, but that really only gets us to the 2 stars there, and that is as far as we get. So next we can see our rewards deal there, which gave us 990 credits total. We got 2 stars. Not exactly great. Looks like they have picked up my food order and are heading on down the way. Be just a little bit yet, so we'll be able to probably take a look at another one. We got single swing here. Really does not look like it gives us anything for money, which is kind of disappointing. Let's see. There we go. Let's head on down over here. I gotta remember, yeah, we can go down this way to the left. We can head towards the dirt track area. I just wanted to take a peek and see if that is something that can be done. Because then maybe we'll hit that and see, you know, otherwise we can see also what other races we have there as well. Now, I mean, I'm front wheel drive, but I managed to keep that from spinning around. Yeah, so here we go. Go up and over this way. Want to double check. Okay, things look fine in there. Just a thing of mine there. So we got a couple of missions that are right here. We got the mud barrels, hills, and tracks ones, but I don't know if that actually is in yet or not within this dirt track area or not. Unless it is somewhere else, but maybe that has been removed and I'm just completely forgetting about it. That was a super awesome fun thing that we did do there, so maybe not. Looks like no. Okay, well, definitely got to find something that'll make me good money here. And park just like we're traffic. I think that parking job is pretty good. Not perfect, but within the lines, right? So yeah, I want to take a look, see what are good missions, because the police missions definitely were doing very good for making money. Dockyard parking, and that one we get like 2,700 credits each, 1,350 there. Nothing great. Yeah, otherwise we just these that we've done. And then we would have these guys, which seem to do pretty good. So it looks like time trials would be definitely the next one to chase down. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my dinner here, and get some full belly, get myself a nice full belly, and I'll be back in just a few moments, and we'll carry on with the episode. Maybe go ahead and tackle some of them time trials to get us some more money. Hopefully look into actually getting some more locations, the garages and stuff as well pretty soon, as well as the T-Series. Alright, we are back. I'm not sure exactly what is occurring to my frame rate today. Having a few bit of technical difficulties, but I guess we're going to go ahead and try to get some of these time trials going. That seems to be currently, at least as far as missions go, our best bet for everything here. So we've got a couple of them that are going to be right here. And excuse me here. So we'll head on over there. Let me get in the car and things feel a little bit better yet. We've already progressed to nighttime, huh? It was just daytime, I could have sworn. Thought I had the game paused, but maybe I didn't while I was sitting and eating. I don't know for sure. That's okay. Solar Sprint. We haven't done this one. This is with the BX series. We could do the cheesy route, but I feel like a good challenge, at least for this one. Was watching somebody on Gran Turismo doing some of their challenges and stuff like that, and like I'm inspired, I guess we'll put it that way. So 21.5 for a lap, 1 minute 35 seconds. Let's see what I can manage to do. I know I didn't do too well with the BX series last season. Maybe today things just end up lining up a little bit better. No headlights on, so we keep those down. A little bit of heat into that rear tire there, because there's only one of them spinning. Go too aggressive onto that throttle application there. Being an automatic really is not helping out here either. A little bit of a bounce right there off the barrier. Try to focus on here. Another time like that, we just bounce it off the barrier. Got one last lap to do here. I thought that was the last, I'll be honest. Got to push a little bit here. Definitely not so good on that last lap. Best lap of 23.9. So there is a lot of room to improve upon in there. Rewards wise, 2250 because we didn't get everything. We have unlocked track race circuits, it looks like. Let's give it one more try with the car here. A little bit gentler on the starting here. Try to keep some grip into that rear end. And I think that's going to be the big thing, is that the tires are now cold. And why I'm not going to be able to hit the time so easy, but feels like I'm really getting some flow here. Like I was. Oh man, I was doing so good, right? Best lap of 23.4, so we did pull off a little bit, but nowhere near what was required. I don't know how that is done. Gonna reconfigure. Oh yeah, I gotta actually change the thing to do that. And change over to the 800 series and reconfigure. Give it in. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to go on over to the ETK here to have it help me out. I'm gonna turn off our traction control and we'll let the car kind of do its thing. 21.859, we're almost there. Just gotta focus, gotta focus. Ooh. Engine impact damage and everything. Ouch. Yeah, that would really stink right there. That fire hydrant, man, it really gets you. So we had 21.8. I'm going to go ahead, kind of dial in, focus on this, and just... That's what I'm going to do. And go ahead and enjoy it this way. So it should be in sport mode. Let's put the UI back on and let's see. 21,618. Oh, just barely there, but that's okay. Let me know, guys, what you think about that kind of a deal. I mean, granted, I was pretty silent, and everything, but I mean, I think that was pretty cool. I got to really dial in and focus on that. Yeah, that's just crazy. Just 1/10 of a second away. There we go, up to 84, almost 85,000 credits now. So let's go ahead and continue. Got some more stars, some more awesomeness. Solar Sprint is done. Commercial crossover. I'm going to go ahead and give it another shot with the BX series, knowing that I am probably not even going to get under 30 seconds, but I'm going to give it a shot here, and then we'll go with the ETK after that if I don't get it, which I'm probably not going to. 1 minute 52 seconds looks like, with 28.5 seconds total lap time, if I recall correctly here. Yes, okay. And no penalty times. Don't want it to shift any further than second gear there. Definitely could have gotten onto the throttle a little bit earlier there. Cut that quite a bit early there. There we go. Use all of that available space, build all the speed I can get. Much better there. Very nice. Power, going on to power, even though it's rear-wheel drive, is giving me a bit more on the understeery side, so definitely something to fight there. Too late on the braking, way too late. That was a whoops. What was my best time? 31.48. Yeah, I'm not even going to be close to getting all stars on that, so we're going to go ahead, go back to our crutch car of the ETK. I'm so glad that they have that in there, because I don't see how the BX series can be that quick around there as an automatic. If it were manual, I could definitely see that happening. As an automatic, no. Because transmission shift time it being so long, and then just the way it behaves and shifts just does not work, it does not work. And then we're fighting with the tire thermals and wear being added in. Oh, I'm gonna need to turn off ESC there. I mess up my steering because it kind of feels like I did already. Yes, I did. I messed that up. Oh, really trying to get much better times and stars and everything here. A little bit too quick going in there, went wide. My steering's crooked again. What did I even do? I didn't even think I touched anything. I think because I hit the curb there. I'm just gonna fight it what I can. Rear end of the car really likes to try to get ahead. Watch that fire hydrant. Too late on the braking again. Way too late. Just something there. I'm barely off, and then it just goes to being way too late for it. Give it one more shot. Really do need the credits here for this, so I'm really hoping I can get it. And we're gonna do it this way, because maybe I'll actually be able to get it here. Same braking location as the last one, and I was paying attention to that, and it just did not stop near as quick. Now I'm fighting a large left-hand pole here. Yeah. That is so strange. Like, that is something that I'm not quite fully understanding. As I would think the first time I go through there, the tires would be pretty cool, and by the second time they'd be warm, if anything. So I would think it would work better, but I kept hitting the brakes at the same time, and it just did not change anything. So let's try this way. This will be the final attempt, though. If I can't get it here, I just have to give up. .7, that's very good there. Kidding me. Oh, I hit a 28.1. Ah, my gosh. So I had a lap faster than the required time as well, so I would be able to get all 5 stars. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, frustrating, I'll be honest. It is very, very frustrating. Like, yeah. especially when the car is being unpredictable like that. I don't understand that one. If you were listening at all, I'll go back and listen. You'll hear how the tires are kind of squealing off and on, and it just didn't make no sense. I was holding a pretty good angle, I thought, there for the steering, and one more. Let's go. Rear end just goes so loose real quickly. And then it just does not catch with anything. Okay, come on, let's at least get this completed now. Oh my gosh. I didn't get the master amount of time, but I got the lap time because of that first spin out. I'm assuming that's what really costed me about 6 seconds there. I could see it cost me about 3 or 4. My goodness, though. Holy cow. That was a pain to chase even with this. Now, I cannot imagine with the BX series. I mean, if there is somebody out there that has done it, I'd be impressed. Mainly if they use the tire thermals and wear, but I don't think that would play that huge of a role into it either. Second or two maybe at most. That gets us close to 90. We are almost there, and I really wanted to be getting a lot more money going, but did not get there quite with that. So let's see where else we have some missions set up here. We got a little bit of time yet, so I want to try to get some of them going. That is going to be here. Okay, so we've got full circuit. We got the different circuits now over here. Good. So that is where we want to go. The headlights are not very bright in the car, that's for sure. Partially because I didn't do that thing again, the moonlight. And it has become a nighttime, so things are overall pretty dark here, it looks like. I know this track pretty good. doesn't help. We have the front windshield tint. I keep forgetting about that too. That really doesn't help at nighttime. Pretty cool look during the daytime, I will admit, but nighttime, not so much. Half-track spring. We got the ETK K series, or we could take our car. So this is one where building up a vehicle would be the great way to actually go about it, but we really wouldn't be able to spend more than what we have here. I mean, the best thing that I could do is there is semi-slicks that I've seen added to the game. Why does it bring up the start pause menu thing there? Let's see. It is trying to tell me, I guess. Got some milestones to grab. We too. Long distance driver, 145 kilometers. 100,000 from rewards. Woohoo! We're over 90,000 now. And we got some star collectors, car jockey that we did, and level 2 of the BMRA branch. The Beam Racing Association. That's what I'm guessing that means. BeamNG Motorsports Racing Association? I'm not sure, but let's just go ahead so that way I can clear that dot. Know when we actually get some. So what we're going to do is we will tow this back to our Chinatown garage here. I'm going to throw some semi-slick tires on here. Those should be pretty good. They're not going to be fully racing, so they'll still be street legal, but yeah, they should do pretty good. So front tires, we can see we got the semi-slicks right here. And rear tires, we'll go for that as well. And just that alone will do pretty good, but let's be honest, we need a little something more than that. We got front wheel drive, only 200 horsepower. That's not going to do great. Strut bar in the front helps stiffen that body in the front a little bit. An oil cooler, let's put that in. And what I'm curious about is, let's see what else we could really do. We got the engine, 2-liter V6. Yeah, we don't want to do the inline 4 as much as it probably could be better. I don't think that would be quite so much better without spending a lot of money. Sure, okay, exhaust, sport muffler, all that's good. Sport intake. The factory or the stage 2. Stage 2 is only $4,000 more, but our motor probably wouldn't hold up to that much. Let's go ahead and put that much back. Yeah, we got stock engine mounts and all that stock long block. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put in the factory ones here. That should bump us up to, I think it'll be about 300 to 350. And then with our other deal there. So here's what I'll do. Control Shift and D. I'll take us over to daytime. Daytime is still running, so that is good. And we'll see what the difference is, because this should basically not at all squeal the tires in the front now. Even though we did get more power. Noticing the orange bar is back on the bottom. That's so weird it does that sometimes. We just had a smidge of a little bit of a squeal there for a second. 6 pounds of boost, and just look at that thing. So we were at like a 14.5 or something like that. 13.2, so it's definitely come down on time. It did not blow up on us. That's good. I think this is going to be perfect. We got like 15 more minutes of the video here. So yeah, now we're into the A class. We have... Where is it? Power output, 228. That gave us 30 horsepower? Oh my gosh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought we would get a lot more than that, but... Yeah. Our previous... Yeah, we were at 185. Okay, so we got 15 on top of 28, 38, 43 horsepower. It could be better. I should have went stage 2, but... for the sake of saving the car, not blowing up the motor on us right away. It has almost 300,000 miles. I think that's going to be pretty darn awesome, though. I think we'll do great here. Now we're going to go ahead and head on over to the track as quick as I can. I'm going to have to go this way. I keep forgetting because I cannot squeeze that corner. It's okay to come in. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, that corning. That cornering is going to be insane. Ooh. Put him over by his buddies. Woo. Almost had an accident myself. 2 of them. Traffic collision. He's not going to get me for the speeding. Nah. There's the speeding. A little bit of 2-wheel action there, just a smidge. I'm very good at driving through traffic like this. You're just popping 2 wheels everywhere. That too. Ooh, did I mess anything up? I think I got lucky there. Should be able to get away from them here. Can't forget we got 4-wheel steering too, so it is going to help us that way. Nothing there. That okay? There we go. We made almost 1,700 credits in that chase. That's pretty good. Oopsies. A little of a thunk there, but I think everything's okay. Where was that section? Well, let's go this way. We'll try to get some of these going as quick as I can. Okay, slew down enough there. We definitely got some good power here. Half-track spring. Let's try it with our car, because I think while we may be down a little bit on power, the grip is where it's going to be insane, and we're going to be able to make up for that difference. I don't know why this orange bar comes up here. It's very strange. I mean, when I am full screen, yeah, it just is there, so I guess that's a bug. So that showed up when we were doing the performance testing, and then it has not gone away. Okay, anyway, 4 minutes, 5 seconds for the total, and completing a lap in under 1 minute, 24 seconds. You hear that turbocharger a little bit here in the cockpit view. A little bit confusing there with the markers being involved as well. Oh, this thing is cornering crazy good. And braking very well as well. 4,500 credits for doing that, just as it was there. Probably get another good chunk right now here. Ooh, 2 wheels for a good moment there. $1,600 credits. Just trying to read that a little bit there. But these tires are pretty sticky, I'd say. I'm rolling up onto 2 wheels here quite frequently. Tell they're getting a bit toasty in the front though. There we go. So we made a lot of money, more than what this thing will show too. We probably made another 7,000 or 8,000. Look at that, we're only 5 seconds away, but we did get the 1 minute 24 or less. We have 1 minute 20 seconds on that. So I think if I tried it again, if I did, then we could probably get it, but that's not the point. The point is we got our money. Quite a good bit. We're up to 97K, it says there. Continue here. Motor seems a little unhappy. It's kind of idling a little bit rough there. I don't know if it really always did that or not, but we can see our front tires did get a little bit on the warm side. We're getting pretty close to the end of the episode, but I think I'm going to run one more challenge here. Stage 2 turbocharger definitely would have been the better deal. Ooh, starved the engine of oil going around there. Uh-oh. That could be our issue with the rough idle, is that we're killing the motor slowly. Well, let's see. We got chicane or full circuit. Let's do a full circuit challenge. 3 laps on the full circuit. Run. Let's see. We got the Bastion we could run as well. We'll run our car. So, yeah, goal is 6 minutes 20 seconds or less with a 2 minute 3 second or lower lap time. I'm thinking because of the straight in the back, we're probably not going to do very well. Knowing that our top speed is kind of limited there a little bit. Yeah, and I'm not sure what is going on. You can kind of see some stuff going on down in the bottom. So it seems to be an issue with like an overlay. So I'm pretty certain that this issue we're seeing is related to the performance testing scenario. Yeah, we can see something's happening back there, but it hasn't taken away this screen for me here. There we go. It's We're loaded in. 6 minutes 20 seconds, 2 minutes 3 seconds. A bit late on the braking zone there for sure. See her put down some speed though. Just before the bottom of the hill. Seems like that is still a little bit on the maybe early side. Yeah, I carry the braking in a little bit deeper into the corner as I churn. Is first lap completed. 58.24 credits bonus there. Tires are definitely a little bit more than the motor. I would rather that than anything else. Yeah, we're going up that third or fourth corner, was it there? The really long one, no to the right. Uphill, and I was just holding it full throttle all the way up, and it's pretty good though. At the bottom of the hill, we had our brakes there. It's a little bit early. Well, I'll be honest, I was a little bit scared there. Feels like the car is losing some power here. Yeah, it feels like we're really low on power. Temps and oil should be good though. Oil temperature, so we might be just starving it a little bit here and there. Perk up, let's go. One more lap. 2,300 credits there, a little bit later in the braking here. Drag it in a little bit, there we go. A little bit, touch a little bit late, but wouldn't say too much. Holding it full there until we hit this section here. Better there. go. We should be able to make it all the way around here. Got a couple sections in the red up there. For the most part, we're doing pretty good. Try to remember to brake a little bit later here. It's going to be a bit scary. But I've got it. There we go. Yeah, brake started fading. That's kind of what I was concerned about. But it did work out to our advantage. Definitely going to push us a little bit ahead in time there. There we go. Alright. A bit of a cut on that corner there. We're going to be up and across the line in here in a second. There we go. Right, 6 minutes, 5 seconds. So we beat everything. Absolutely gorgeous. 1 minute, 59 seconds. Almost 3.5 seconds, a little over 3.5 seconds faster on that. For our rewards, we got a total of 11,500 credits on top of all the rewards that it is going to give us for doing the laps as well through the RLS mod and how that works with the staging and everything there. For the supposed free roam event still works here. And that has unlocked some off-road circuits and stuff like that for us as well. We got 10 new challenges and gravel circuits. So it looks like we have a lot in here. So we might continue doing with some of this stuff to really rack in some money. We're going to go ahead and continue here. Let's change to nighttime again. I thought we had it at daytime, but I could be misremembering. There's a little bit of a race, and we are just a little bit over on our time today, so you can see I got my front tires really hot there. It looks like because of the brakes, I'm going to have to put in some cooling. Let's go ahead, take our car back to Chinatown here, and we're going to go ahead and adjust that so I don't forget. We will, let's see, we got front cooling ducts are already at 24% and they're not keeping up too well, so let's go to 40. Rear side, I think we can go down to 11%. There we go. We'll have to see how that goes in the next episode. But guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more BeamNG content, go ahead and subscribe. Or you can go down into the description and take a look down there, not just for the mods or my Discord, but also for other YouTubers down there that you can watch, subscribe, and enjoy their content as well. But again, guys, that's it for today's episode. Take care. Bye-bye.